Hello, I am Maria Diaz, and if you've viewed any of my previous tutorial videos, you'll know that I've been a cross-stitch designer for many more years than I care to remember, spending much of that time working with professional cross-stitch software. In this video, I will show you how to use shading when designing a garden or floral scene to achieve a more organic effect. Okay, let's get going. So, cross-stitch designer, if we open that, and as the template comes up, I like to work on a smaller template as it's easier to find what you're doing than searching through 100 square boxes. Let's turn that up. Okay, right, now if we go into palette, now this is the palette I saved in the previous chart I was working on. So if we go up here, click on palette, reset to default palette. Now, I'm going to just work with the colours that are on here and just pick out what ones I feel like using today. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with a basic topiary shape. So if we go to cross stitch, circle, let's click on a nice bright green and make a nice round circle. Let's colour that in. Now if you've looked on the previous video, you'll know how I've coloured in the circle to create so it looks more three-dimensional. So I do a similar thing here. I'm going to use a paler colour so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. So as within the shade in a circle, I'm going to put the brighter colours here and some darker colours here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click these colours over, breaking it up so it looks more dappled, so it looks not so harsh, softer. And if we break that up a little bit. Okay, so there's the basic bush for the topiary tree. Now let's find brown. I'm going to go for simple, and then if we give it, what sort of colour pot should we give it? Should we give it a nice yellow plant pot? So we can stick it in a box. A little bit of shade into the box. I don't like that colour. There we go. Is that brighter one? No. Now you can see that that reflects the shading of the top. You can take this one step further by also shading the tree trunk. Apologies. Okay, so there we go, basic topiary tree. Now let's put on some flowers. So if we pick some nice pale pinks, or should we go for a nice red? Let's go for red. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little square little flower shape, and I'm going to put dark dots there and some lighter dots in amongst it, and I'm going to copy the flower shape, so copy, paste, and I'm just going to stick a few of those in amongst. That's copy and cut. Let's take that off. If you've not used the cut tool, that's as easy as it is. You just section off the area you don't want, cut it out, done. Okay, so let's click on that green, let's take that away. Oops, cross stitch, click that there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and pick a paler pink shade to take it again a bit lighter. I'm going to pick this coral colour here. No, not light enough, this one. And what you can do is you can shade half of the flowers. Now if we go Functions, Auto Center, so that is now the centre of our chart. Go in, move that up a little bit so you can see where we are. Let's see, should we put it on a nice bit of grass? There we go, that makes it look as if we've got a little bit of a base there. So there's our topiary tree. You can see how it's been shaded and how I've used the rule of 3 in the green foliage, in the flowers and in the pot itself. So if I now show you what that will look like, chart. What should we do? We're going to put it on a nice pale blue, and that will show you what it will look like stitched. And if you go far away, you can see that it looks much more organic. Okay, so let's go to charts, go back to plain colour. Let's extend our chart a bit, and I'll show you how to do a border. So grid, sorry, apologies, grid, chart size, let's do it 200 wide this time. Okay, so I'm going to do a similar thing to what I did here. So I'm going to do a line of green, and then I'm going to put some darker green in it, and then I'm going to put some lighter green in it. And then I'm going to draw another flower. So let's have some yellow flowers this time, some red centres, and I'm going to copy. There we go. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste. Now let's go back to the drawing tool and let's see, if we take this down the same way, we should be able to join it up. So let's extend it just a little bit. Now I'm going to stick on some red spots again, just to make it look a little bit more organic, a little bit prettier. Go to this cut section tool, cut out this section, copy, paste, and that's how you can create a nice lovely floral border. I think that looks rather good. Okay, right, let's go to palette, clear all unused colours, and that will wipe off everything we've not used in the chart. And then we go to palette, arrange in numeric order, and this will bring them up in order here. Now, if you want to change the colours, so if we want to make some of them darker, you can click on there, that will bring us up the shade card, and let's say 970. Let's go for 606 instead, and that will change that throughout the whole thing. Okay, well, that's been a quick one, so enjoy playing. I hope we come up with lots and lots of lovely garden scenes. Bye.